What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com with MHPs. Victor Martinez, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. Anybody who wins the Arnold or the Olympia is automatically one of the greatest of all time. I think we can honestly say that. Wouldn't you agree?
Hey, man, I'll take that.
I'll say that too. But so anyway, you know, one thing about Victor is he has overcome more adversity than probably anyone in bodybuilding throughout your career. From injuries to personal matters to things that are just, unfortunate. Now, we're going to get into injuries now. Everybody who's watching this who trains hard is going to tweak something. You might have a slight pec tear. You might tear that shit right off the shoulder. You might have a quad tear. You might get shin splints. You might break a nail. Bottom line is, you have to come back. Now, Victor, you've come back from some crazy injuries. Now, what injuries have you had? Can you, some of them? Because, it'll take the whole video.
Some of them, I have to say shoulders, not warming up enough, shoulder pressing behind the neck, patella injury, torn after a leg workout outside of the gym, broken arm, which is a bone, again, outside of the gym, sleeper freak accident, and also from the gym, I have to say, forearm from curling. I used to have this issue where every time I would curl, I would squeeze too hard on the grip and therefore creating too much pressure on my forearm and tightening it up so much that it created a lot of tension on it and pulling the muscle. All the injuries, once I had them, my first thing was, how can I overcome them? Most people get injured, they don't know what to do. What do they do? First thing they do is not go to the gym. Doctor said don't work out, take time off. They expect the injury to kind of wear off. If you're 15, that's the right thing to do because you heal just like that, In your 20s, late 20s, 30s, you have to be very aggressive, carefully aggressive to treat the injury and come back. I did many things. I did acupuncture. Is one of them. Also half a pec tear. This was before the 2005 Arnold Classic. About 3 weeks out. Again, stressful moment. Went to the bench. I squeezed too much, and that's what happened. And I pulled the pec muscle. It wasn't a complete tear, but it was enough where I could not do any bench presses leading up to the Arnold. The effects of that was, again, I couldn't get too hard. I was just big, and again, what I do, acupuncture was one of them, because when you actually tear the pec, the muscle actually gets bunched up and it doesn't release. Certain parts of the pec are detached and some are released, so you have to right away, start getting the soft tissue work into it. Now, massages, people think, soft tissue work, massage. They're two totally different things, Tissue work actually is different triggers in the muscle. There's ART and soft tissue work that most chiropractors know exactly what it is, and it's a whole different type of training for that. Acupuncture hits different triggers in the muscle, and that's what actually, in the end, wind up releasing, that pec. Patella. When I torn that, one thing, most doctors want to just repair you to walk. They don't treat you as an athlete. They just want to, get you, stitch you up, get you back walking. That's all it is. My thing was, I needed to get back to training. And the first idea was, I called one of my friends, Jimmy Finn, used to play for the Giants. I knew him at the time, and of course still know him, but I called him, and the first thing he said, don't go anywhere else but special surgery in Manhattan. And went to Dr. Warren Russell. He wasn't willing to operate on me because his schedule was full, but lucky for me, the nurse was a female, and I was able to sweet talk her into getting me in 2 days, But, it was good because one of the main things I told her was, I'm an athlete. This is not just a person who got injured and who has an office job. I explained to her, I'm an athlete, this is how I make my living. He got me in there, and actually the leg that I actually torn is actually stronger than the one I did.
Awesome.
you know, because he works with football players. He works with New York Giants, New York Jets, and that's the difference from a couple of my friends who went to a regular hospital,
regular doctor
that never works on athletes. His main job is just attaching it, but without the minor details of having that strong connection in the patella. And again, they're right now, they're still limping. They can't even do their own body weight without, you know, not even a 45-pound bar. You know, that's a big difference. So know your doctor, study your doctor, and know your injuries. With the arm, same thing. Went to physical therapy. I saw what they were doing. It was ineffective for me. Did my own research again. I started getting a lot of circulatory movements. The nerve damaged my wrist. I couldn't even move my wrist. It was basically dead. It was useless, you know. If I wouldn't have done the acupuncture at the time, been as aggressive as I was, I don't think I'll be back to even doing the United New York Pro in 2013.
Wow.
You know, so with all the injuries, I always tell people, just figure it out. You know, get physical therapist is one thing. You know, how good is he? You know, again, with the doctor, you can't. The doctor is the first one that's gonna, you know, patch you up. You know, they recommend physical therapy based on insurance 3 times a week. You know what? Doctor said that is cool. Go 6 times a week, depending on if you do want to get back to the gym. You know, I didn't settle for the 3 times a week. You know, and once you're done with the injury, you're back in the gym. Is that enough? That's not enough. Now you have the injury. You're always going to be conscious of it. You know, your movements are not going to be as aggressive. So always warming up, you know, doing different movements. One of the things, I'm fortunate with legs, I can still squat. Right now with my arm, I can't do the flat bar as heavy as I used to. And I used to love doing flat bar, especially from doing powerlifting for so many years, you know, well, a couple of years, but I miss that. I miss the power of just loading up the weight,
I hear you on that,
know, and pushing. But again, know your injuries, know and just settle with the exercise you can't do. Don't try to do it just because you feel as young as you're in your 20s. Be realistic, you know, of where you are, and continue on with the maintenance. You know, most people take care of their cars better than their own body.
You only have one body.
You know,
you gotta take care of it, and especially for making money from your body. Like, you know, like even with the little stuff I do, it's worth the investment. And preventative care, one reason why you healed so fast is you're an athlete, you're in shape. Athletes heal much faster than sedentary individuals because your body is conditioned. So one thing about injuries I'd like to add, doing what I call prehab, doing movements that strengthen your core and make sure you have that stability and the muscular balance in your body. It's going to help you heal better because your muscles will take over for that inefficiency. And but man, you're a testament, man. You're a Spartan. I mean, you just get it done. You come back, and you usually come back stronger. So
I tell you what, Mark. Every time I had an injury, the first thought in my head was, how can I get back? How quick can I get back?
Not, woe is me, I gotta take time off.
No, the time off is again, that's the easy time off. You're gonna rust.
Yeah.
You're gonna rust, you know? I mean, I was doing curls with I remember the dumbbell being attached to my wrist, just for arms, and very discouraging, I have to say. You know, 4 months, no movement in my hand it was very discouraging. People say, people ask me, how come you didn't quit? I was like, I quit every day. You know, for about the first half hour I woke up.
Yeah.
You know, but that was enough. That was too much already.
That's why you're a champion, man.
But again, you know, stay clear. You know, warm up, and you know, warm up those joints. Get those rotator cuff movements. Don't be embarrassed. You know, I mean, you used to go in the gym. First thing you do is load up the weights. You want to slam the weights.
That's cool. Again, that's cool in your early 20s.
Yeah,
I mean, it goes downhill
it's
from there.
cool. I mean, warming up is nobody really thinks of it. You just want to get to the main point. But again, the less injuries, the better you're gonna be in the longevity of the sport is number one thing.
So essentially, don't go balls deep. Always use foreplay.
Yeah.
Don't
Foreplay is always good, man.
Always
Come on,
good.
guys. Come on, man.
So, man, where can people follow you on social media? Because I know this is obviously social media.
Yeah, of course. IFBB Victor Martinez on Instagram, Twitter, IFBB Vic Martinez. Follow me on my Facebook. It's a black and white picture, not the other strange pictures of whoever opened them and the imposters, you know. But yeah, please follow me. Any questions, please hit up my Twitter. I'll get right back to you, all right?
And of course, MHP products. I'm drinking some right now post-workout. Dark Matter and the Probolic mixed together. Grape and cookies and cream. It actually tasted decent. I'm not going to say it's my favorite flavor combination, but it's what we had. And it tastes pretty good. But who cares? I'm making gains. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Again, Victor Martinez, be sure to follow him. And all the deals on MHP, check those out. That's not a game. Boom!